Okay, so how do you improve for MCQs? MCQs are really just a test of content. Okay, they are 99% just a test of content. So if you're very good at your content, you'll easily ace the MCQs. You should always aim for near 40 marks, at least 35 out of 40 for all your practice papers, and for your exam, try and aim for as close to 40 as possible. How to improve? Spam the MCQs. Just keep doing a lot. If you run out of MCQ, do the prelim MCQs. They are really good for revealing your content gaps. So if I were you, I would do an entire MCQ. I'll do it carefully, and then those which I really get wrong means I really couldn't do them. So it means I just didn't have the content, or I got tricked by the question, or it was hard or something. But usually it's just really content. So I would then see, okay, this thing I did not realize because I did not know enough about it. I will go to my notes and I'll study that, and then I'll come back and understand, okay, now I know that question, and move on. So if you repeat this after a few MCQ papers, you'll start seeing your grade going up. Okay, one tip for doing this practice MCQ papers is don't rush too much, because if you rush too fast because you are like, it's just a practice, then you will get a lot of careless and it's not an accurate representation of your actual ability. Okay, so that's for MCQ. Should you prioritize sleep or work or study? So it's kind of like saying that you are in a car and you're trying to go to a destination, and now your fuel tank is low. So should you prioritize continuing to drive to the destination or prioritize fueling your gas tank? The answer is obvious, right? You'll fuel your gas tank. If not, you're not going to be able to reach there at all. So I don't mind having a backlog of work if that means having good sleep, because without the sleep, I cannot even do work properly or take exams properly. So I'm doing so badly for bio despite studying. What should I do? Okay, that's probably because you have more content, but your content is either not refined, or you have perfect content, you just are not writing it in your answers. So you're not hitting the right keywords, you're not answering the question relevantly. And I will look at a paper, I'll see what are the patterns. Usually it's because students know what they want to say, but the keywords are missing and they are not relevant. Okay, they're like answering a different question sometimes. That's why you lose so many marks. Yeah. Okay. How do you avoid careless mistakes? You lose 10 marks from all subjects. Oh dear. Copy numbers wrongly. Am I not focused enough? It could be that you're not focused enough. Yeah. Next time when you come to numbers, right? Okay, actually this is great. The fact that you could identify that it's about numbers. Because to give an example, I used to have a careless mistake of always writing my 0 as a 6 because I have the extra thing at the top, and then it looks like a 6. And because of that, I transfer error, and then I get the math question wrong, and I get so frustrated at myself. So after I realized that it was a pattern, I stopped, and I make sure that every time in math, right, I always write my 0 really, really nice, like perfectly. So it would never have that. So that's how you can kill careless mistakes. You see, they are caused by specific problems. They're not just random. So when you can identify what is the cause, you can destroy it completely. So good for you, you've identified, you always copy the numbers wrong, right? So maybe it's like a lot of data and then you copy down wrong. Next time you meet such a scenario where you're copying numbers, just double check, okay? Just double check it, because, oh look, numbers here, right? Just double check. Then when you're checking the paper at the end, remember that, okay, for numbers, there's a pattern that I always have this problem. Go and purposely double check the numbers for just the questions with numbers. Okay, how to study in school when all my friends are so noisy and playful? I totally understand it from that. Yeah, so you might say, like, wow, this is so antisocial. I mean, what matters more is achieving your goals and living the life you want. If those friends are like that, move away. Literally move away. That's the best advice I can give you. Yeah, because you can try and change them, but then that's not very nice, right? Just let them do what they want, right? Why would you want to change them? You can try and become such a disciplined person that you can block out all that. Okay, like hats off to you if you can do that. The easiest thing to do that requires the least discipline is isolating yourself from the situation. So when it's time to play, go play with them. When it's time to study, isolate. Don't study with them, yeah? Because you know that they're not the right people around. Yeah, instead, you should study with us.